in spite of the affliction that you've had to endure. And in spite of you make a decision to do what you've done to put you in the predicament that you're in, I'm still going to use you. Because I still got a plan for you. Because my word is at stake. That's what he was telling Moses. I told this to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and then they began to produce the 12 tribes. And I'm getting ready to turn you from a tribe into a nation. And I need the kind of leadership that understands that it's not qualified and that it's going to have to totally depend on me. If I tell them to hold out this rod when they're standing before the Red Sea, they're not going to question me. They're not going to debate with me whether or not I know what I'm talking about, because they've seen my mighty works. They've seen my mighty hand. They know that I'm capable of doing whatever I declare. They know that they're not qualified. They know that they are not educated enough to part the Red Sea, so they don't have a choice but to believe. I'm going to show them. I'm going to release the plagues. I'm going to turn the water into blood. I'm going to allow the frogs to override the Egyptian nation, so that the nation will know that as long as I have a man and his staff, I can override the system of Pharaoh. And I raised Pharaoh up for this reason. And this is the reason God wanted the children of Israel out of Egypt. The reason he wanted the children of Israel out of Egypt is not because he needed a nation, not because he wanted them to make money, not because they were so impressive. The reason God wanted the children of Israel out of Egypt, because he wanted somebody to worship him. That's all he wanted. That was all he wanted. He wanted a nation that would know that he was their God. The Shema says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one." We're not going to be bound to this system of Pharaoh where we have all this chaos going on, and the men don't recognize that they are men, and women trying to be men, and men trying to be women, and all this kind of craziness. He said, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one, and that you should love the Lord thy God with all your heart, we got to bring reverence back to the church, because we got people coming to church thinking that they can do anything or say, or cuss you out in church, or you out of your mind. Do you understand that we are dealing with the creator of the universe?" You say, "I need somebody to worship." See, because you're worshiping, you don't even know it. You've been caught up in a system, and you've allowed that system to define you. That's why you can't wait to get back to Instagram, because you are so inundated with what other people say about you. You cannot receive the revelation that I've already released about you. Don't you know that you've already been accepted in the beloved? I don't care if they like you or not. I've already accepted you in the beloved. You are the apple of my eye. Don't you know I'll leave heaven to get to you? Don't you know I'll break through the enemy's camp just to show you how valuable you are to me? I'll go to an old rugged cross. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And show you that death can't even keep me from getting to you. And that's what he wants. He wants a worshiper. Everybody on your feet. He wants somebody that understands that even your enemy can't stop you from receiving all that he's already predetermined for you to possess when you become a worshiper. Because what worshipers understand is this: the price that was paid. I owed a debt that I could not pay, and he paid the debt that he did not owe. So when I come to grips with that, I begin to live my life out in a certain way. The gratitude that I live my life with shows everybody that I come in contact with, more especially my enemy, that I'm not afraid of anything, because I have accepted what Christ has done for me on the cross. So I fear no man, because what Christ did on my behalf, he overcame death, hell, and the grave. So why should I be intimidated by you? Why should I be afraid of you when I understand the very thing that every human being is afraid of, Christ has dealt with on my behalf, and I know I cannot die until I'm finished. The devil cannot stop me. Just as death could not hold Christ down, death can't hold me down. So what Christ wants right now, what God wants right now, he wants you to respond to his word. Because you say you want to be a worshiper. You say, I got it. That was your declaration. You say, I got it. And he said, now that you have come to a place that you understand how significant your enemy is, you will stop complaining about your enemy because you understand that your enemies are actually qualifying you to become the person that I've called you to be. You get ready to step into a new dimension because you have a level of understanding that even if for new devils come different devils. For new levels come different devils. So as you continue to be elevated, you need to understand the reason why you have been elevated is because you have graduated from one dimension to the next. And God wants to show you how to do warfare where you are, so you will not remain a prisoner to your past. So this is what I'm going to ask. Those of you that recognize